I'm Sierra, and welcome to Breathwork. In this video, we're going to learn how to breathe deeply using our diaphragm to fully fill our lungs, getting rid of any stale air that may be trapped inside the body to bring ourselves into a more calm state that is perfect for meditation. So before we go any further, let's make sure we know how to use our breath and diaphragm together. As we inhale, we want to make sure that our belly is coming out, not the chest. Just so this makes sense, there's a wall called our diaphragm that is attached to our lungs. And as we pull our belly out, it draws the diaphragm down, helping to fill our lungs up with as much air as possible. If you inhale and the navel is coming back and your chest is puffing up, it's doing the opposite to your diaphragm, actually restricting how much air you can bring into your lungs. So sometimes when we first start learning how to properly breathe, it's hard to sync the two movements of an inhale and the belly getting bigger up. So try doing this in two parts. Take a deep breath in through your nose and notice if the air is coming to the chest or if your belly is expanding. If it came to the chest, take a moment at the end of your inhale and let your belly get big. As you exhale, start to pull the navel back. So we're doing this in two parts, but over time it's going to become one synchronized movement. So we're going to do this 5 more times. Inhaling through the nose, letting your belly get big. Exhale, drawing the navel back and emptying your lungs. Inhale, filling the lungs up, letting your belly get big, and exhale, navel back to empty the lungs. You can keep your hands on your stomach just to make sure that the movement is coming right from the diaphragm. Inhale, belly big. Exhale, belly back. Inhale, belly big. Exhale, belly back. Beautiful. So we're going to add a little bit of movement to this breath now, just to help create a little bit more mobility and a little bit more looseness in our torso and spine. So it's the same concept. As we inhale, we're going to let our belly get big and let that inflation literally rock your pelvis forward. So you're feeling the belly fill with air, and that's helping tilt to arch your spine and lift up, creating lots of space in our chest to really fill the lungs to their full capacity. As you exhale, we're going to press into our hands, pulling the rib cage back, visualizing the diaphragm being pulled up and compressing all the air out of the body. Inhaling to expand, visualizing the diaphragm coming down, belly getting big, filling the lungs fully. And exhale, compress, pressing the air out of your body. So we've made our breath a really conscious movement now. We're not just simply inhaling and exhaling, but we're focusing to make our breath deeper and longer. Let's take 5 more breaths together, moving as slowly as you can, giving yourself time to fill the lungs, giving yourself time to empty the lungs. When it comes to breath work, there's really no rush. The only thing coming after your breath is another breath. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling. On your last exhale, we're going to hold in the rounded position, pressing the energy through your arms into your palms Thinking about creating lots of space in the back of your body. Keep pulling your rib cage back and tucking your tailbone in, compressing our hips and our ribs together. Drop your chin to your chest, open your mouth, and see if you can let a little bit more air exhale. If you've already taken a breath, that's okay. Let's take one together, inhaling through the nose. As you exhale, keep letting the air empty. When you get to the bottom of where you think the end of your exhale is, hold. See if you can let a little bit more air escape. As you feel yourself getting emptier and emptier, let the compression get tighter, feeling heaviness in your shoulders and dropping your chin all the way to your chest. On your next breath, inhale and let the spine arch up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Exhaling fully, nice and slow. Taking time to pause at the end of your exhale. And then open your mouth, seeing if you can let a little bit more air escape. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale. Pausing at the end. Open your mouth. Visualize the diaphragm pressing up, squeezing every last ounce of air from the lungs. Inhaling up. Exhaling, exhale. Pause. Open the mouth. Press. Final round. Inhale. And exhale. Pause. Fully empty. Close your eyes and come to a neutral spine in a comfortable seated position. You'll find when you start to fully empty the lungs, it allows for a fresh new breath and a deeper inhale on the next round. Anytime you finish a round of breath work, always take a moment to close your eyes and sit with yourself so you can experience the sensations in the body and mind. Taking a few moments just to notice how you feel right now in this very moment. Blinking the eyes open. This next breathing technique is what I like to call ratio breath. It's when you breathe in for 1 count and you exhale for double the amount of time. So we're going to start small, breathing in for a count of 3, holding for 3, and exhaling for 6. So as we breathe, I'm going to count with a snap of my finger. Inhaling. Hold. Exhaling. You'll notice that as we breathe in, your body naturally wants to lift and lighten, pulling the shoulders back to help create more space for the lungs to expand. And you'll notice when we exhale for longer, your body naturally starts to fold forward. This is your diaphragm trying to compress, aiding your lungs to fully empty so that you can come to the bottom of your breath. The important thing in your exhale is to not let it all go at once. This is why we keep the breath through our nose, creating a smaller circle so that we can have control in the force and the pace. So as you exhale, start really soft, trying to make no sound, no noise, and moving with the exact same pressure throughout the entire exhale. We're going to do this 5 more times, breathing in for 3, holding for 3, and exhaling for 6. Starting, inhale, pause, exhale. 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 That was our last round. Close your eyes, sitting with your body and observing your breath. Letting your breath return to its natural state. Start to notice the area between your upper lip and the bridge of your nose. Observing the gentle gust of wind that is your breath that passes along the space. Observing the temperature, its coolness or warmth. Observing the pressure and observing the space. Slowly blink your eyes open. We're going to try that one more time, holding slightly longer. This time breathing in for a count of 6, holding for 6, and exhaling for 12. If you find that you're not able to hold your breath as long, remember I'm just here as a guide. Breathe with your own pace. Just remember to follow the sequence and ratio of breathing in for one number, holding for the same number, and exhaling for double the amount of time. Let's begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Return to your natural breath, letting the breath come and go from the body, simply observing the movement in your belly, the movement in your lungs. Notice any thoughts that are coming through your mind. Notice any sensation throughout your limbs. This is a practice of awareness. Consciously participating in the functions of the body that come natural. Slowly start to blink your eyes open. We're going to add one more technique to our breathwork practice. This is probably my favorite one. It really helps calm down your nervous system and bring a real sense of clarity to your mind, especially if you're about to begin a meditation practice. So this is retention, and it's composed of having 3 different locks in the body: your neck, your belly, and your anal. Today we're going to learn all 3. It's up to you if you want to practice them at the same time, but I find the most important one is finding the neck lock. By dropping your chin down to your chest, it helps so that you can take the air that might be held a little higher in the torso and let it drop into the belly so that there's no stress or tension in your neck and shoulders as you hold the breath, allowing and visualizing the body to become clear and still as you let the energy drop lower down right into the diaphragm and into the solar plexus. You can sort of visualize it as condensing this ball of energy, this fiery ball, into the belly. And as you exhale, you let the energy soar back up, out through the breath and out through the nose. We're going to practice applying our locking technique, taking 5 deep breaths in and out through the nose. On your last inhale, hold the breath inside the body, drop your chin to your chest, and see if you can let the air drop a little lower right into your stomach. Let's begin. Inhaling through the nose. On our final inhale, nice big breath. Drop your chin to your chest. Let the air drop lower down into the diaphragm. Relax your shoulders and hold. Holding for a count of 10. Before you exhale, lift your neck, and with control and equal pressure, exhale through the nose. Beautiful. Let's try that one more time, this time holding slightly longer. Taking 5 deep breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale. Drop your chin to your chest and visualize the air dropping lower into the belly. Holding for 15. Lift your chin and exhale with control. Beautiful. This time we're going to try retaining the breath outside of the body. So on our last exhale, we're going to hold our breath, dropping our chin to our chest. And instead of feeling the air drop lower since we're already empty, we're going to lift our neck to try and let a little bit more air escape and returning back to our lock. Taking 5 deep breaths with me, starting now. Full breath in. Full breath out. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and hold. Lifting the chin once more to squeeze any last bits of air out of the body. And returning back to your lock, fully empty, for 10. Lift your chin and allow for a fresh new breath to fill your lungs. Beautiful. Let's try this one more time with a slightly longer retention, holding the breath outside the body. Taking 5 deep breaths, starting now. Full breath in. Full breath out. Dropping your chin to your chest. Release the lock, allowing for a little bit more air to escape from your lungs. And return, holding for 15. Release your lock. And find a fresh new breath to fill the lungs. Closing your eyes, returning to a comfortable seated position, watching the breath, body, and mind. Slowly blink your eyes open. So in the following videos, I'll demonstrate how to use more complex locks of the diaphragm and the anal lock to use all three together to help condense the air and create a really powerful force of energy inside the body. It helps calm the mind and really prepares you for the day, giving you lots of energy, a clearer mental focus, and a more calmer state and sense of self. Thank you for breathing with me, and I look forward to seeing you here on the mat next time.